Well, Gaffer, the sun's come out. It's looking like a nicer morning than it was about 15 minutes ago. We've had a week without a midweek game for the first time in a while. The sort of onslaught of the opening of the season is out the way, and we turn our attention now to the FA Cup. How's the week been?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously reflecting on last Saturday's game as well, and the positive of a clean sheet and some real good bits of play and good energy, and probably deserving a little bit more from the game. So a reflection on that, but then some hard work at the start of the week in terms of physically as well as tactically. Off on Wednesday, and then obviously gearing in yesterday and today into, as you say, our first game in the FA Cup this season.
Is it quite nice to turn your attention to a different competition after the start to the season, getting a little bit of a break from the league?
It is. It is a bit of a manager cliche here, Carl, but it's just the next game, and we're just constantly trying to improve and work in progress with our squad and make us better all round. And that's certainly been the case this week. So it's a tough game against a side who've started really well this season. So we're under no illusions. We've done our homework. Me and Jason are going to watch them on Tuesday night and on the Friday before as well. So I'm sure you're coming on to that, but I know them quite well as well. But yes, it's full focus on us and putting in another good performance and getting a good result to get us into the hat for the next round.
Yeah, and you touched upon it there. Probably easier to do the homework considering I imagine you watched them a lot last year and the start of this season. Was it quite nice in a way knowing that homework was going to be a bit easier coming against a team you know well?
Yeah, a little bit. It's such a strange journey, obviously living in the area and knowing their management team, the joint managers, Max Johnson. I know him and his family really well, as well as Craig Dundas, who was my player fitness coach at Sutton for 4.5 years. A great guy and someone who did so well for me both on and off the pitch as part of my staff and playing him when I needed to as well. And after his illustrious non-league career, for him to go and make his league debut at 40 years old, I think it's the oldest outfield player to do so since the end of the war. And Craig to come on and play against Stevenage and make his league debut was something I'm really proud of giving him and something he deserves. So yeah, we know their management team and their players, and we know we're up against. And as I say, they've started really well this season, and we're up against a good side and a tough game.
Obviously a game we want to win, but I wanted to ask in a bit more detail, the FA Cup itself, is a cup run something that's really important to the coaching team this season?
Definitely. The Sussex Senior Cup is very important as well. We'll be seeing where those games feel and where our squad is at the time to try and have a run in that. And then, the final being at the Amex as well is a great carrot to have a good day out. Then, of course, the FA Trophy is a competition where Step 2 sides have even got to the final last year with Spennymoor. So there's opportunities there to go and have a real good run and potentially win it. And Step 2 sides have won it over the years as well. So that's a competition we look to try and win. But of course the FA Cup we're not going to win, but it's the most lucrative for us and can be so special and create such a great feel and atmosphere, not just around the club but the whole town as well. If you can go and have those FA Cup runs and progress further in the competition, and suddenly you're a few games away from potentially a massive tie. So the FA Cup is hugely important to every club, and hopefully of course we can really put a run together this season.
Well, just finally then, we will be targeting that run, our first game of our FA Cup run being at home. Are you grateful that it's going to be at the Reach TV Stadium tomorrow? Yeah,
you always want to play at home, and we've been good at home again Saturday, and we just want to keep building that. Good week's training here, and hopefully we can progress through in the competition, get a positive result, and then have another good week build up into another home game here in the league.